All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here. Going to be doing a morning market analysis on the Bitcoin and crypto markets really quick before we get into everything. If you are seeing this, let me know if you're seeing this live or on a replay. Also, I love when people just chime in, let me know where you're tuning in from. And also, if you want to get these type of morning market analysis into your inbox, you can just follow me on Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel for iCoinPro. And for those who don't know, this is our company, iCoinPro. Paul D'Souza and myself started this company, and we teach people how to day trade and trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And we've been doing this since 2017. We have a full course so you can learn everything you need to know. We also have a free boot camp. So if you do want to learn, you can dip your toe in the water for free. It takes about 40 minutes. That's it. So you can get back with whoever shared this video with you. Or you can also send an email to support@icoinpro.com if you're not sure who connected you, or you don't have anybody who connected you, or you found this on the interwebs. So, and then if you like what you see there, there is a 1-week course that you can do to learn how to trade with this system, which is extremely powerful, that we've been building here now for years. So with that said, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and what's happening. The reason that we look at Bitcoin specifically is because Bitcoin is a big bully. Here's the trading boot camp for those who haven't seen it. We're going to be using a chart setup called the MA Momentum chart setup. Stands for Moving Average Momentum. And if you have the iCoinPro system, you can click on My iCoinPro Training, scroll down to part 3 of the Micro Profit System, and there's the MA Momentum module. And this is kind of a standalone module. You can do this really at any point, okay? And learn how this works. So I'm going to quickly describe this chart setup for everybody, just so we can see exactly, how it works. So if you have the iCoinPro trading portal, which is our software we created to trade with this system, and you can go right into this little down arrow caret thing here, click load chart layout, and click on MA Momentum. And this is going to load this chart layout. And to quickly cover how this works, basically, you'll see all of these lines here, these purple, maroon, gold, green. These are moving averages. So how they're calculated, what they are exactly, I'm not going to get into. You just need to know how to use it. It's like a TV. Nobody knows how a TV works. We know how to turn it on and watch our favorite show. So the way that this works is you can kind of quickly see where the market is at potentially. When we're trading above all these lines, when these candles, these green and red candles are above all of these moving averages, all of these lines, that means that we are potentially bullish. We're building potentially bullish momentum, and we're almost definitely not in a bear market, okay? On the flip side, if we're trading below all of these lines and, the lines are pulling further and further away from this price action, that means that we are potentially bearish and in a bear market, and almost definitely not in a bullish market, and momentum can be building towards the downside. So we can clearly see we're trading well above. We're almost at the mythological 100K for Bitcoin. Will we get there today? Who knows? We'll see. Could happen. And what's going to happen when that happens? I don't know. We could see a quick sell-off. We could see a dramatic sell-off, or we could see a punch right through. And the beauty of what we do with this system is we don't have to know. We are 100% reactionary in our trading style, and that's why we win so much with these trades. I mean, extremely high win rate. The system finds all the trades for us, so we don't even have to sit here in front of the charts watching them. They just come to our phone when the trading's happening. So, but for people who are trading with the system, please, please, please be aware. We are way, way up high. I'm going to delete this earlier structure. Okay. We are really way up high here. And, we're almost at 100K. That is an enormous target for Bitcoin. We could be forming what's called a rising wedge, and that is a bearish reversal structure. Okay. You can see it here when you have these two lines and it's going up and up. If we lose this lower line down here, and you might want to put this on your charts, we could potentially see a bigger crash come out of that. When you form a rising wedge in a market and it breaks down, properly, it's often pretty violent when it breaks down. So we do need to keep an eye on this lower trend line here, and losing that lower trend line would possibly cause some fireworks in this crazy crypto market. Yeah. Oh, by the way, users of the system, make sure once a day you're going through here and you're clearing out these lists, your spread tracker, your dump tracker, your blow up tracker, clear the lists out. Okay. And let the system bring you fresh data, fresh trades, fresh leads, for you to follow up with in the crypto market. Leads, I think that's a good term for it. They are, because they're potential trades, right? And you got to check them and follow up with them. So make sure you do that at least every 24 hours. You got to clear your list and then let the system rebuild it. Our trackers will find the trades. Okay. All right. So yes. So that is what's kind of going on here. Again, we are way, way up high as a market. So we don't want to be risky here. We want to be cautious. And particularly with getting so close to this, milestone of 100K, we could see some dramatic, kind of crazy price action going on. If we get to 100K, we could also just kind of grind here and then not actually make it, which is entirely possible. The smart money is exiting right now. And here's one of the challenges right now with these prices. If you got big money and you're putting it in, you put $1 million in and it goes to 200,000, congratulations, you made $1 million. But if you're the average guy with Bitcoin right now and you're putting $100 in and it goes to 200,000 from here, well, you just made $100, right? So it's like the law of diminishing returns. And I'm just curious at what point retail is not as excited or interested in Bitcoin, because even if you have $100 and you put it in and it goes to $1 million, well, guess what? Now you just have 1,000. That's not. So I think retail is going to be looking to altcoins and other things because they want that casino effect, right? Where they can invest a certain amount and make a ton of money. And Cheryl, you are right. These are awesome trading times because all of this is bringing volume and volatility to the whole crypto market. And that's what we thrive on. So anyway, all right, that's where we are, super high up. Key resistance, obviously 100K. Could be a huge sell-off there. Could be a lot of sell orders ready to trigger. Probably will be some reaction around there. So I think we can anticipate that. Again, not investment advice. We don't know what's going to happen next. We just react when it does, right? All right, on the downside, just kind of zooming in here, one thing we need to do is keep trading above this kind of light purple line, okay, here. So we need to stay above this. When the market stays above this light purple moving average, it tends to be kind of the bull run maker. The market keeps bouncing. So, I mean, really at any point we could see a dramatic pullback to this. It's sitting at probably 89, 90K now. So that's going to be a key resistance. Obviously 95 is going to be a resistance. I think we're going to be maybe seeing these 5K, or around those levels being key resistance areas. So 100K below that, 95. If we lose 95 quickly, then 89, 90K and this light purple moving average are going to be the key areas to watch. Below that, we go, you're going to probably see 85, 80K down to, this is going to be really important. If we lose 75, then we're in big trouble. But we could see a massively dramatic move occur around 100K, guys. So please stay safe. All right, I'm just going to tell you. Let's look at the longs and shorts. Longs are people that are betting Bitcoin's going up with leverage mostly. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down with leverage mostly. You can see that more people are taking short positions, so they believe that we are going to get, see a retrace here and go down. But the challenge with these is they can be wrong and get liquidated. Now we're not in the danger zone yet, but if these shorts go over 70%, and that's what we could see, we could see the price go up, to 100K, do a dramatic drop back. These shorts go over 70%, and then it rockets and does what's called a short squeeze, which means that the price goes up dramatically as all these people get liquidated here, who are betting Bitcoin's going down. So we want to keep a close eye on this. And if the price either keeps creeping higher and these shorts keep going higher and higher and go over 70%, we could see it's like a kettle boiling and it just, blows off the lid, or a pot boiling and it just blows off the lid. Is that pressure keeps building and building and building there. So right now we're not in that danger zone, in my opinion, but it could happen. Absolutely could happen. So, all right, that's where everything's at as far as the market goes. So again, 100K obviously could be some serious drama when we hit that, and then pretty much 89, 90K is the next level below that. That's super key. Okay, we're going to call that there. All right, moving over here, buddy coins, what's hot? CLV has been super fun to trade for me. So that's what I've been focusing on, absolutely. Then we've got Bonk, and then let's just call it with XLM. XLM will be the next one. We want to look at the highest volume, right, and the best movement. But CLV is absolutely my top buddy, then Bonk, okay? And some of these, again, we're trading near tops on everything, okay? And the old saying is steps to the top, elevator to the bottom. We could see an elevator to the bottom, but it'll just show up as a dip trade for us, the squeeze bubble 1, 2, 3 pattern, which you can learn in the free bootcamp. So just trade it, but just remember, we want to get in and get out, get in and get out. And we might get opportunities where we get multiple dips, that we can trade in one dip sequence. Okay. So anything can happen once we hit 100K, if we hit 100K, or we could just dramatically see it all start to die off. And that'll be the signal to other traders as a big giant red candle happens on Bitcoin. That's going to be a clear signal that party's over. It's time to sell. So we'll have to see what happens there. All right, everybody. That's all I've got for this morning. Again, if you want these type of market analysis, definitely make sure to follow me on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube. And again, key levels are, it looks like 100K and then 89, 90K. If we lose 89, 90 in a hurry, that's not good. Okay. And we could see things fall even farther. There could be a pretty massive market reaction that happens at any moment here. Okay. It's just, we're in a price range where craziness can start to happen, which we love. Okay. But y'all who are holders might not like it so much. All right. Have a great day, everybody. And again, if you want to do the free bootcamp, get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or to whoever shared this video with you. And you can also send an email to support@iCoinPro.com. And if you want to get these to your inbox, just follow me on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and we are all set. Let's see what happens with these crazy crypto markets today. Bye-bye, everybody.